Neelam is coming up right now, and I think that we're going to have Neelam's video working over here. It seems like it's on. So Neelam, let me introduce Neelam. Neelam Meetcha. Wow, this is great. She's live from England, so it's like we actually did a little bit of worldwide stuff over here. She's wonderful. We had some great chats over the past few months as we're getting this together. She's a leader in her industry. She's got a terrific story behind her. I'll let her get into that a little bit, but she's also, we're so thrilled because she's one of the regulars on the largest craft TV channel in the UK. She has, hundreds of thousands of viewers see her on a regular basis, so it's a real special treat to have her over here. And her industry, her business, is gift wrapping, which is dear to my heart because that's what I do. I do gift wrap storage, and excuse me. Let me give just a little round of applause to Neelam Meetcha. Welcome.
Hello. Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I love that applause. Hi, it's fantastic to be here, and thank you for the invitation. And I just want to say that I've learned so much from the speakers before me. So today I want to talk about gift wrapping because I am the gift wrapping expert. Now, I say that confidently because we have to claim our expertise if we want to be leaders within the industry. And a lot of our speakers have already been talking about expertise. So my story, very, very quickly, is working as a specialist lecturer. And Adam, before I forget, I want to congratulate you for taking that step and going into one place and working with your wife, because I tried that 14 years ago with my husband, and it just did not work.
I appreciate that.
So anyway, what I want to talk about today is being organized around your gift wrapping. And my company's been going for 8 years, and when I started my business, it was all about what did the customer need. Forget what I wanted to do, forget the fact that I wanted to spend more money with time with my family, forget the idea of having financial freedom, because I realized very early on in my business that this wasn't going to happen until I realized and understood what my customers' needs were. So my story quickly is that I was seriously ill. I didn't know whether I was going to survive, and then something hit me, which was that I was living a life of some form of financial freedom, but I wasn't living my life with my family, and I was just all over the place. And after surgery, I had to take 18 months off my post as a lecturer, and that hit me quite hard because I was at the peak of my career. And that's when I realized that being me and nurturing my creativity was what was going to take me forward. And I did a very, very simple gift wrapping course with my sisters and my sister-in-laws, and we had a fantastic day, and I was really good at it. So this is how my business came about. I did some research, saw a gap in the market. There was absolutely nobody offering a gift wrapping service in the UK. So I set up a very simple website, offered the gift wrapping service, and I was commissioned within 1 month of offering my services. So claiming your expertise is all about really appreciating what you're good at and getting better and better, practicing. I do and create a new gift wrap every single day before I get into my little office at home. And as you can see, I have gifts everywhere. I'm covered in gifts from 1st of January to the 31st of December. So Christmas never ends for us. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the audience 5 very simple ways of using very simple paper to create some fantastic gift wrapping. And I'm going to be looking at parcel paper, simple parcel paper, but it's the technique and the style that's going to add the wow factor. So I'm going to start off with quite a simple wrap. So I'm going to get this onto the camera. A very, very simple wrap. Let's move it over a little bit. So all I have here is a really nice plain parcel paper that you can buy quite cheaply from anywhere, but I've added a ribbon which is wired, so you can add more height and make the parcel look, or the present look, a lot more expensive than it actually is. So it shouldn't be about adding, using very expensive paper. It's about the technique, and it's about adding the wow factor. So I've used a really nice wide ribbon and made a really nice bow for this one. So that's number 1. I'm all about recycling, and I absolutely love, this is my signature wrap, one of my signature wraps. So what I have here, let me get that back in line. This is simply leftover paper, and all we've done here is we've taken the paper and we've just made a nice little bow embellishment, and we've just added that paper to this plain paper again. Now, this is one of the wraps that we are asked often to do by some of our corporate clients, but this bit here, it's amazing how with gift wrapping, how many doors have opened for me. So we do shop decorations, we do corporate branding. I even designed a dress for Nestle. Is it Nestle at your end? Yeah,
it's
Nestle. And we used 450 wrappers, and we created this type of embellishment, and we made the dress out of gift wrapping paper, and then we embellished it with all the Nestle wrappers, and we had a media live shoot for that. And again, that was something that I was commissioned because people believed that I was an expert within my industry. So I talk a lot about expertise because I think that's very important for us professionals to claim our expertise and take it out to the world.
Right.
A very simple wrap again. Now, this one here, can you see it there?
Yeah, just
again,
keep it still for 1 second so the camera catches up with it, but you can see the pleats in there. It's gorgeous.
That's it. So again, very plain paper, very simple ribbon. So this is really nice because you don't have to have a ribbon. I mean, I did the ribbon just because I felt like it, but using leftover papers and just pleating the paper, you know, it just gives it a different style. But again, we're using very inexpensive materials. Okay, and we have this one here. This is the one I really, really do like. Now, let me get that into camera. Now, again, all this is, you know, imagine having something like this on your, you know, under your tree. Yes, we have to be a little bit careful with this bit here, but again, it's about using your creativity and really, now this is why people call me the expert. Because I try, I practice, and I build as much knowledge as I possibly can that is going to take me out to the world within my industry. So again, this is very simple, and I've just adorned this again with a really simple tartan ribbon, which is very popular in our country in Scotland. If you've heard of Scotland, people love this ribbon. So another wrap here. So I've got quite a few. Now this one here, now again, plain paper, and the embellishment on the top is actually, it's a candle ring. It's one of these candle rings. So let me bring this back up. So all I've done with this is I've just taken the ribbon through the center here, and I've simply added that on. And then again, that just adds, so we don't even have to use ribbon all the time. We can use anything, you know, for a young girl's birthday party, you can use clips. You can use little, for a baby's gift, you know, what we normally do is we add, instead of putting the gift inside the basket, sometimes we just take the rattle out or we take the booties out and we use them to adorn the gift as the embellishment. And finally, I love this one. If you're in a hurry and you don't have any paper at home, you have nothing to wrap with, you just need some newspaper. And I love the newspaper. It's all about the technique. It's all about understanding where your paper is, how you should control your paper. Now, when we offer gift wrapping courses, a lot of my clients, when they come to me, they have the technique. They just need to polish the technique. So I always say to people, when you want to wrap, Christmas Eve, on Christmas Eve, we are, I mean, from September to the 24th of December, we are completely booked solid. And I did turn away 2 contracts today for you, Adam, today. So I really wanted to be on this call today. Now, what happens is everybody leaves their gift wrapping until Christmas Eve. Now, I'm going to be a little bit biased because mainly the gift wrapping courses that we offer are mainly attended by ladies. But the gift wrapping service, 99% of my clients are, guess who?
I'm going to guess.
Men. Our shop is a big shop that we have out on hire on Christmas, for a week before Christmas. and there's a sea of men. Now, this is when I realized that actually we're not just offering a gift wrapping service, we are helping them to get out of a dilemma.
Right.
Because they've bought hundreds of gifts and then they don't know how to wrap. A lot of us, I didn't know how to wrap, so this is what they do. They bring the gifts. They don't even ask me how much it's going to cost or my team. They just leave the bag there. And then they walk away. And we probably, on the day, we probably make about £800 in just tips. The tips aren't because the gift wrapping is fantastic, although it is. The tips are there because we've helped them with a service of convenience.
Right. And that's I could speak for that many times in my life. I used to always do that. I would get all my gifts and I would go to the favorite one by us is the American Cancer Society, because they always have a booth set up in the mall, and then you feel like you're doing a good cause. So we just take all the presents and then we would go. Well, this is before I was married with kids, but you buy all the presents and you go have a beer or a pint, right? And then you come back and all your work is done for you and you feel happy, and you made a contribution and you had a good little bite to eat. But that's wonderful. And some of those presents, well, not some of them, they're all unbelievably gorgeous. I mean, just the pleats. If you could hold up one or two of them again for another second, especially the one with the fan folded in the middle, also with the pleats. I mean, those are just outrageous. I hope you guys are seeing them as well as we're seeing them over here. But they're just great. I mean, look at that. They're the kind of gifts where it doesn't really matter what's on the inside, and I would say that I probably wouldn't remember what's on the inside as much as I did the wrapping on that. And could you hold up the other one with the fan just one time? Because we want to get a picture of that. And John's taking some pictures, and I'm taking some pictures over here. And those are just fantastic, Neelam. They're really great. How much paper would you say you go through a year? Like, how many rolls of wrapping paper do you actually wrap? Wow.
Obviously, the wrapping paper that we purchase are counter rolls. So one roll is about 1 meter long, 100 centimeters, and they are 250 meters. And we probably go through 3,000 meters of paper. Wow. Because we do offer corporate gift wrapping, so some of our clients are major brands, so they're sending out 1,000 gifts to their customers. So again, to them, what we're offering to them is convenience, because obviously they want to buy their customer again for another year.
Sure.
So always think about the end in mind. That's how I run my business. I do run a family business with my husband, although I don't work with him anymore. I'm just a silent director. Otherwise, I don't think we'd be together. I have a creative business, but I also, for the last 2 years, I've been developing my coaching business. And what I've done is my businesses are based on my life and the experiences that I've had in my own life. And this is how we connect with our audience and how I connect with my clients. And what I do in my coaching business is this was my stepping stone. My gift wrapping was my stepping stone to really understand what it was that I wanted to do in my life. And my end goal is always, without a shadow of a doubt, to spend time with my family.
Right.
And I'm absolutely blessed, and I always keep that goal in mind whenever I design something, whenever I create something. To be fair, everything I create is on demand. My courses were created on demand. My coaching business started through demand. So another tip I wanted to give before I forget is, a lot of people sit on the floor on Christmas Eve with mounds of paper and mounds of ribbon. But what they do, and then they wrap the presents, takes them 2 hours extra because it's not comfortable to sit on the floor. And then, when they stand up, they feel a little bit dizzy. So I bet, a lot of us, I used to do it. Use your kitchen table because the height is just perfect. Right. You stand with that, you have enough space around you. You don't need to invest in expensive ribbons. It's all about, as we're talking today, organizing yourself and being in the right environment for anything that you want to do.
Right, love it, love it. And every time I speak to, I mean, everybody on the panel, this holds true to, but Neelam is always smiling and she's always happy and she's always in a great mood, and I love that so much. Again, all of our panelists are
Thank
like
you.
that, but Neelam is just it's always a pleasure. We're going to take a quick break in a second, but before we leave, what is the coolest corporate gift that you ever had to wrap in just like 10 seconds?
I was working with a global superstar, filming an advert, and what I wrapped at that stage was a tricycle, and that's the corporate gift. But I've also wrapped a man, a very famous celebrity.
Ooh,
Physically wrapped him.
let's see if I could get wrapped by you one day. Let's see if we can work that out.
Yeah. I'm
All
in
right.
Philadelphia in February.
Oh, if you're in Philly in February, we're
February.
getting together. We're gonna have a wrap party.
Great.
It's gonna be great. So, all right. Well, let me just give you a big round of applause.
Thank you.
If I press the button. All right, Neelam, that was spectacular. Neelam, Meetcha, everybody.